Hi, I'm Christopher Burgon. I own and run Christopher Burgon Solicitors. We are a specialist litigation and commercial law firm based in London. This is the sixth and final video of the series 6 Steps for Majority Shareholders Who Want to Take Back Control. It's a series of videos for people who are in private limited companies where the directors and shareholders are the same people. One of them has gone rogue, is ripping off the company, lying to all the other directors and undermining it. We've been through 5 steps already. In the first video we talked about company law and about how private companies are run and controlled. In the second video we talked about getting rid of the rogue director, making sure he's removed as a director and as an employee, and that being done properly. In the third video we talked about protecting the company, practical steps to protect the bank accounts and the IT, and also the need for an injunction, prevent people using your confidential information and IP, what is needed to get an injunction. Fourth video, we talked about recovering losses. The breach of directors' duties meant that there's a potential action for the company against the wrongdoer, means you can recover your losses. The fifth video, we talked about what steps can be taken to recover shares. Isn't it terrible that after somebody's undermined the company, they still own shares in the company and they're still due dividends? Fifth video is about how to deal with that. This leads us on to the sixth video. I'm trying to avoid using the phrase magic sauce. This is kind of the unknown factor, the X factor. This brings us on to the sixth video. And this really overlies everything, because this is about your state of mind and about the attitude that you have towards these kinds of problems. And I do appreciate that these kinds of problems are really very difficult. I think business owners are great people. They're creating wealth and employment. And if one of your fellow director shareholders is ripping you off and undermining you, then that is you being let down by this person who's closest to you in business and who you really should be trusting the most. Now that is something that's very difficult to deal with. It may be that you go into a state of denial and that you put up with all kinds of behaviour from your business partners because you just don't want to face it. How can you tell if you're in a state of denial? Well, difficult, isn't it? It is very difficult, but let me suggest that if you are ignoring bad behaviour, people are walking up to the accountants and saying, I'm a director, give me £20,000, and you know that's happening but you do nothing about it, then potentially you're in a state of denial. If you're making excuses for people, if people are shouting and bullying you in meetings so that they get what they want, you say, well, yeah, I didn't appreciate being shouted at, but I guess they're under a lot of pressure. You're making excuses for them. It may be that you're in denial. If you're rationalising something, yes, I know this person is doing work over here, he's in breach of his director's duties, that's not good for the company, but still we need him, we're better off with him in the business than not. You're rationalising somebody's bad behaviour. I think you're in a state of denial. Being in a state of denial is possibly an easy way forward, but it's the road to disaster. If you think that you're in a state of denial, you need to stop. Stopping isn't easy because then you have to face reality, and reality is tough because you're feeling really pretty hurt. As I said, we're in business with the people that we trust the most, that we're closest to. A lot of anger, a lot of resentment, what is going on? And also a lot of anxiety because you know that things need to change and you don't know how that's going to work out. All of those are very difficult to deal with. We've been doing this a very long time. Each of the solicitors in the firm has more than 20 years of experience, and we work in teams, so you get the benefit of all that experience. And we also have a psychologist on the staff to help you deal with these issues. The other thing to think about is you're not alone. Nearly everybody I know hates the idea of a confrontation, hates the idea of going into conflict, but we will help you through it. So if you've seen anything in these 6 videos, especially this last video, and you'd like to talk to us, then we'd love to hear from you. Please get in touch, go to the website, press the book a meeting button. That allows you to pick a time and date within my calendar. I'd love to speak to you. The conversation will be absolutely free of charge. Alternatively, drop us an email, give us a call, and we'll call you back. leave a message underneath this video and we'll also be in touch. Thanks very much.